Well, hello, this is Linda from North Central Texas. Just wondering if you've had your fries for today. We're getting ready to fix some eggplant fries. And I just washed them, so I forgot to get my peeler out. That's going to work too good on the eggplant, so I'll just do this number. Have to peel them. And these are great for a snack or even a meal. You can make as a side dish, or just sit down and eat the fried eggplant. Fries as I call it, eggplant fries. Some of these are long enough you have to cut them in half. Some of them aren't. But these came right out of my garden. I've planted so many different kinds of eggplants, and it seems like these particular ones have done the best as far as growing. And these I just cut in fourths, in strips. And if they're too long, you can cut them in half again to make 8 pieces. I guess you say, yay, she's using a cutting board for a change. It's a white one, so it blends in with the counter. I never really cared for eating the eggplant peeling, which I know some recipes people leave the peeling on, but I don't particularly care for the peeling. I guess if it's fried to a crisp and crunchy, I guess I could eat it then, but and you might say, well, some of them curl up. Well, yeah, they curl up, but once you cut them in half the long way, it doesn't matter anymore because they don't curl up that much. they're shorter eggplant, you don't even have to cut them in half the long way. Just leave them. It's up to you. Personal preference. I didn't know that eggplant was considered a fruit, but it's considered a fruit, not a vegetable. I wonder how come they came up with that, because I never would have thought you would consider an eggplant a fruit. It's not sweet. It doesn't taste like a fruit that I've eaten before. And I'm just going to salt these just a tiny bit, put them right over here so they can go ahead and put these here so they can drain. If I don't stab myself in the foot with a knife dropping it. Now, what I use is breadcrumbs. I haven't really measured it out. I've just guessed at it. It looks like about a half a cup of flour. And I've got 2 beaten eggs. To my egg mixture, I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper, about a teaspoonful of, or half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, hot pepper flakes. You can use whatever brand you like. And paprika. Probably about a half a teaspoonful. And a little bit of salt. And just mix that around in your egg mixture. Got all your seasonings in your egg mixture. Now, I'm going to rinse my eggplant off a little bit. I guess you can't see that. I got it under the sink. But I've got them in a colander, see? Trying to shake a little bit of the moisture out of them. And what I'm going to do, I think, is place them on my towel and dry them just a tiny bit. Just to get some of that moisture out of them. You know, eggplant turns dark really fast, so don't worry about it. If you've not ever cooked eggplant before, it turns dark real fast after it's cut. Not a thing to worry about. Now, what I'm going to start doing is dropping them in my egg mixture. Putting them in the flour mixture. Back in the egg mixture. Back in the flour. And it makes a mess, I know, but you do that twice. And then you take them from there and put them in your breadcrumbs. Get them coated good. And then put them over on your paper towels so they can dry just a little bit. Trying to do this kind of quick. And it gets a little messy, but I'll guarantee you it's worth it. Back in the flour and in your breadcrumbs. Coat them good with your breadcrumbs. And if you want, you can put Parmesan cheese in your breadcrumbs. That's totally up to you. I didn't put them in mine today. I just decided not to this particular time. And it starts getting a little bit messy, so you might have to wash your hands off once in a while. Go ahead and heat up your oil. You can use any type of oil you'd like. And I'm going to turn my exhaust fan on, so you might hear it in the let that be getting hot while I go ahead and finish up some more of these. And you might have to break up some more egg. Like I said, I put what I thought I would need. And if you don't want to coat them twice in the mixture, you don't have to. Just do it once. It's up to you. If you think there's enough batter on there the first time, then by all means, just batter them once. You can bread batter them once, put them back in the egg mixture, put them in your breadcrumbs. You coat them good. You know, even doing them one time, that gets enough on them. It's up to you. I may have to get me another egg. Or I can get them on frying and show you how to do it, and then I can fry the rest later. I don't have to stand here and fry every one of them, I guess. Realized I had quite so many of them cut up, but guess I did. I'm gonna have to get me some more egg. Grease too hot, but I'm gonna turn it this way. I can get it over here. Now, I'm just going to drop them in the grease. Now, while that first panful is frying, I'm going to go ahead and fix the sauce. And all you do is take, I don't know, about a 1/4 cup of honey. Whatever you think you're going to be using in your sauce. I mean, how much sauce you think you'll eat. A 1/4 cup is fine because you're going to add vinegar to it. maybe even less. It's up to you. And then you're going to put in equal parts of just plain vinegar. And heat that up. I drop stuff everywhere on the stove when I'm cooking. And you'll need baking powder. Get this all mixed up. Get the honey hot, get the vinegar hot. My honey is going to sugar in the bottom of my container here. That'll be enough. But you'll need a pair of tongs to turn these with because you don't want to burn your hands. Hope you can see that good. You don't need much oil in your pan, just enough to brown the bottom of them, and then because you're going to turn them over and brown the other side. Now back to your honey. Once you get it hot and you get it all mixed up, you're going to add just a little bit of your baking powder or cornstarch. Oh, that didn't work. Got it too hot. What you're going after is the consistency that the honey was in before you heated it up. And it'll have to cool off just a little bit. Yep. And then just pour it in a little sauce cup. and let it continue cooling some.
I said corn flour, I meant corn starch. Add just a little bit of cornstarch to it. And then what that does, it helps thicken it up. And you have a little bit of that vinegary and then the honey, which is the sugar, sweet taste to it. So it makes it really good. Brown a little bit more. While that browns, I'm going to put in some more of these that I've got already battered. Don't those look good?
Don't see them very good right there, but
They look pretty good, don't they? If I can find one that's cooled a little bit, I'm going to try it. Dip it in that honey vinegar sauce. Oh, hot. It's a little bit so hot I couldn't barely chew it up.
But you can use any kind of breadcrumbs. I gotta get another egg to finish cooking the rest of them. But you can use any kind of breadcrumbs. I didn't actually have breadcrumbs, so I took some Ritz crackers and I put them in a little baggie and I just beat them up, crushed them up, and used them as breadcrumbs, and they work pretty good. I wish I could get everything on camera, but I can't, so I'm over here mixing up some more of my eggplant to put in the breadcrumb mixture. I had more eggplant than I thought. Makes it go a long way. I don't want to burn what I got over here. But this is a great alternative to just regular fries. If you want to get your kids to eat vegetables, cook them some zucchini fries. And you may have to add a little oil as you go. About all I can get in this pan this time. But those are so good. Oh my gosh. It is so good. I mean, you might say, you know, hey, never see you eat anything, but that's so good. Got honey vinegar. It makes it almost like a sweet and sour sauce. But just wait, just make sure you wait and let them cool off before you try to eat them, because I almost burnt my mouth on that first one. It's a little bit too hot.